Happy Thursday. Let's talk some hoops. Hey, good morning, everyone. It's Craig Bennett from Daily Edge Sports, and we are back with another Wnba Prizepicks video. If you don't have that account, use a promo code CashK. Play $5, get $50 in PrizePicks lineups. Got a pretty big slate today, 5 games. We're going to talk about 3 plays that I do like for today's action. Let's dive on in. All right, PrizePicks desktop is up here. Again, we're going to pull from our PrizePicks projection TV tool, as well as we'll use Outlier to show you a little bit of historical data as well, and throw up 3 plays you can consider when making your lineups for today. Also, you can get eligible for this tool, as all of our tools that we do have, for absolutely free. If you first time deposit or any of these sites, just follow the free offer tab and you can get access to it. So first one we're going to go to here, honestly, is we're going to start with Britney Sykes, and we're going to go 6.5 free throws is where I am at with her. Under 6.5 free throws made for Britney Sykes, and it is, there you go, 6.5 free throws made. We're going to go less than this. Looking at Britney Sykes, as you can tell, she's hit this in 2 of her last 8 games. Minnesota, though, they don't give up a ton of free throws. They are ranked 2nd in the WNBA, only giving up 13.3 free throws a game. And if we look at some of her head-to-head matchups, she played them last year, 2-5-0. And yeah, it's just they're not giving up a ton of free throws. You know, she tends to not get there or get there a ton. You know, and if we kind of look at, refresh the model here, because it was, I think we were giving it right at 5 is where we had Sykes free throws made. Yeah, it was the top play on the board for us. We had a projected for 5.07 free throws made out of the 6.5. And it was the top play on the board for Britney Sykes, under 6.5 free throws made. Second one we're going to go to, one that I can never seem to get right, but I'm going to go back with it, and that is Sabrina. Sabrina's been struggling pretty mightily here. And the one I'm looking at is fantasy score at 31.5. We get a projected for 34.37. So almost 3 points of discrepancy there. You can look at the points, rebounds, and assists at 27. I did like it better when it's 26.5. I think you can get it out there at the 26.5 number. FanDuel has it at minus 122 there. If you want to go points and assists, FanDuel's got it at minus 130. But fantasy score, I think, is where I'm going to lean, and might play at 26.5 elsewhere. Again, if we go and look at Sabrina, what she's done, as you can tell, she struggled mightily these last 3 games, right? 9%. 1 for 11 and still got 22, where she had 11.7 rebounds, 4 assists. And then these last 2 games, again, 2 for 9 going up against Phoenix, 9.7 assists, just abysmal. And then 14 points, 4 rebounds, 3 assists there for her. Going up against the Sparks, you know, they actually, I was surprised. I looked at this last night. It was about midnight. They decided to just drop. They just waived Odyssey Sims. So I guess they didn't want her contribution anymore, so they got rid of her. So we should see maybe some more shots on that side, which there's a player that I do like. But again, this matchup wise, you know, they're bottom 3 in the league, giving up points allowed, assists allowed. I just have to feel like Sabrina is going to get out of this. Is a great game for her to, you know, kind of get out of, you know, the shooting slump that she's been in, right? Like, I just expect her to get going here. Even this game, she didn't shoot well, 1 for 11. She had 30.4 fantasy score. So that's why I'm kind of leaning the more than 31.5. Again, if you want to play the 26.5 PRA at some other sites, I would. I don't know if I would touch it 27. I think I would just rather play a fantasy score here. But man, 19, 9, 22, 33%. Just been struggling. Absolutely crushes if the ball goes through the hoop. So I think this is a get right spot for her. And I'm going to follow our projections and then also look what Outlier has. Third and final one we're going to look at here, we're going to talk about, we're going to go to Stevens here. Again, I told you Odyssey Sims ain't going to play. She has been playing amazing. If we look at Stevens here, 22.5 points, rebounds, and assists. We got a projected for 24.6. So almost 2 points of discrepancy there. If we look at fantasy score, we get our almost 1.5. I think I prefer the points, rebounds, and assists. Points wise, 14.48, so almost 1.5 there. I still think I prefer the points, rebounds, and assists is where I'm kind of leaning for her. If we go look at Stevens here, tough matchup. Don't get me wrong, against the Liberty here, but with no Jones down there, I think they do get they struggle a little bit more underneath the hoop without her. So as you can see, Stevens has been absolutely lightening up last 5 games, 27, 23, 30, 33, 27. Super efficient with their shots. Just, getting some rebounds there as well. So again, if we kind of look at the spread in this game, Liberty are favored by 9.5. And again, kind of a tough matchup here, but Stevens has been a pretty big bright spot here. Again, if you want to look at points wise, last 3 games, 21, 23, 17. If you want to go that route, at the 12.5 number. Again, DraftKings got it there at minus 125. So it really depends on where you want to go with her. Like I said, we'll pull up Sabrina here, and I'm going to go 31 fantasy score. But again, you could easily go the 26.5 PRA at another site that's out there. And then the third and final pick again is Stevens. You can go points if you want to, PRA. I think either one I would feel pretty comfortable with. Her fantasy scores seems to be popular as well at 32.5. Again, she's been doing a little bit of everything here. So yeah, I think they're all kind of in play here. If you want to look at fantasy score, if you want to look at PRA, if you want to look at points, and then again, without Odyssey Sims, not that she was a super aggressive, a lot of usage behind her, but I still think there is some, maybe a few more shots to go around. And so Stevens again, depending on which way you want to go here, points, rebounds, and assist, fantasy score, points. I think they're all very much in play for her. So there's 3 kind of picks that we're looking for today. Again, if you want access to these projections that we do have for the players here on PrizePicks, or if you want the Demons and Goblins tool, you can get access to it through our tools or elite subscription service, or again, you can get it for absolutely free if you're a first-time depositor. All these, and I will mention Wnba Parlay and Novig are the 2 that we've added recently. So if those are new to you, we give out plays as well inside the Discord for those. So with that, appreciate you guys. Hope you guys have a fantastic Thursday. And like always, I'll see you guys on the flip side. Hit that like button, subscribe to the channel. Deuces.